What's happening, Wisdom Warriors of Light? Back at it for another video. How's everybody doing? Happy Sunday. Who's ready for the Sunday sermon? We got a lot of information, packed full video, just ready for you all today on this beautiful Sunday. The sunshine is out. After I record this, I'm going to get some sun in for a little bit, and then I got some things I need to do. I'm going to be, finally, I'm getting to the part of the detox I've been doing where I'm going to cleanse my colon out. That's this week. So, I'll talk a little bit about it during the week. I still been kind of intermittently fasting, and whatnot. But we'll talk a little bit more about that too. I don't fully know yet what this sermon's going to be about, but I'm happy that you all are here and you're watching it. And, hopefully you get something out of it. Hopefully it helps you in your life. I want to, before we start, pull a card or shuffle the deck and see what cards come through from our angels and guides from this Kyle Gray Angel Guide Oracle deck, which I'm not a sponsor of. I'm just telling you that I love this deck and it's a beautiful deck. And and by the way, if you haven't already, please subscribe, share, comment, and like. You guys are helping to grow the channel. We are getting new subscribers every day, and it's growing, man. And I'm truly happy we're growing this beautiful community. At some point, we're all going to come together, and each of us are going to share our own experiences. It's not happening as much yet, but as we keep growing, it will. And who knows, you may meet some beautiful soul tribe, family in this community as it grows and grows and grows. So just, all I can say is please share these videos out. Please get your friends, family, whoever you know to subscribe, comment, to like the videos so we can get in the algorithm and more people can get the videos so we can build this beautiful, safe community for all of us. This community of self-empowerment and spirituality and awakening and health and detoxing, cleansing and love and romance and just unity of us coming all together as one. That's what this community is all about. Just self-empowerment and growing and evolving and learning together and apart, and one person bringing their knowledge and their experience and their healings modalities to the community to share and help others. And it's just a whole enchilada of things. We share what we eat, we share about our cleansing journeys and detoxing journeys and twin flame journeys and everything. It's just everything. Spirituality, spiritual path, spiritual awakening, growth, evolvement, evolution in consciousness. I hope to one of these days have more people I can collab with. I'm really, really looking for like other females so I can bring a female perspective onto the channel. That's on a spiritual path, a spiritual awakening, maybe that they have their own channel. So if any of you are out there and you want to collab and you want to maybe go live together and we can talk about it and talk about your journey and my journey, and maybe we can do a series kind of like I've been doing with Johan and his channel, which is Utopian Warriors. We've been doing the Awakening series and we're going to continue that. We've taken kind of a hiatus because we've both been going through things. But I'd love to bring a female perspective on and have an ongoing series on this channel and on their own channel if they have their own YouTube channel. So if anybody is subscribed and I don't know you or haven't met you and you have your own channel and you're on this awakening spiritual journey, spiritual path, hit me up. I have a Discord. My Discord user is in the description of the channel. My email address is in the description. my Telegram. You can hit me up on Telegram too. But just shoot me an email, or write me on Discord, and I would love to collab, and maybe we can come up with something, and we could do a series on here. And like I said, I would definitely. I'm not discriminatory. If it's a man, it's a man. That's great too. I don't really care either way. But if there is any females that want to collab and have some conversation on this channel, create a series, and maybe we can do some lives and bring the public into the discussion. That's even greater. So yeah, man, with that being said, I took care of all the housekeeping, and now we're going to shuffle the deck and see what our angels and guides have for us today for the collective. It's 555, just appeared on yeah, that was quick. Didn't take too much for me to shuffle, and bam, our angels and guides came through. So we have harmony and resolution, kind of like what I was just talking about, with unity and us all coming together as one, So yeah, harmony and resolution. Then we have inner child healing. I know we all can use that all the time. Then we have courage and bravery, which is one of the cards that came for me from a beautiful sister that we draw cards from our angels for each of us every day, and this is one of the cards that came through for me, which is courage and bravery. And we're all experiencing that now as a collective, I believe, and transformation. And that has a lot to do with why we're seeing butterflies everywhere. We're all going through a transformation, big time, as a collective, So, we all are building up courage within us. We're all doing inner child healing. We're all coming together as one in harmony and resolution, and transformation, and courage and bravery. I mean, beautiful set of cards that came through from our angels and guides. Thank you to our angels, guides, and masters and loved ones. I appreciate you all. I appreciate every one of you who have subscribed to the channel and are contributing your energy to us by hitting the like button, by sharing your comments, by subscribing. You're contributing your energy too, and it helps me to come out with content that we all need for the collective and ourselves. When you hit the like button, or you subscribe, or you comment, you're contributing your energy to the collective and to this channel, and it helps me to bring forth content that we all can use and need to better ourselves and grow and evolve. So thank you. I've been feeling it for myself, that I've been definitely going through a transformation these last few years, these last 6 years. I don't even know who I was 10 years ago. And the breath work alone has been transforming me, has been life-changing for me. Kundalini yoga has been life-changing for me, and I've let go of so many things in my life, things, places, people, food, I'm on a cleansing and detox journey. I do, for the most part, like intermittent fasting. Like today, I didn't have anything until I'd say about 1 o'clock when I had a shake, and then I had a little bit of I had a few goji berries, dried goji berries, and I probably won't eat anything, and coconut water, organic coconut water, and water, of course, and I probably won't have anything till about dinner time, when I have a salad and some hummus and some vegan dishes. Maybe I'll mix in a little bit of vegan in there, because that's really what I do. I don't eat any meat anymore. I haven't in a couple of years, and um, I'm a testament that we can do that. And I feel like more and more people are going to go down the vegan path as they awaken more and more. Um, I've kind of throughout my life switched it up. I mean, I went from eating meat to not eating meat to eating meat to not eating meat to eating certain things and not eating certain things, and eliminating sugar and then bringing sugar back in, and then but now I haven't in like over 2 years. And I feel like that really, really has helped me, like, just in general. Eliminating carbs and sugar has been a blessing. I say, because I feel like that is what makes us more hungry, and then people get hangry. I think it's called hangry or hungry, angry, yeah, where they're angry because they're hungry. And I feel like carbs and sugar, a lot of breads and doughs and all that kind of stuff makes you more and more hungry, and gives you the shakes and makes you crave more of the junk food. When you eliminate all that stuff, it takes a while though, man. I will say, man, I kept falling down and getting back up, you know? I would literally, this is how I would kind of do it. I would buy some junk at the store, and then I'd bring it home, and then something would shift within me, and then I'd just end up throwing it in the garbage and not even eating it. Realizing I had a little bit of it, and then realizing, oh, wait a minute, this is not for, I better not eat this. And then I realized it, and then I threw it away. And I would kind of do that on a, like, on and off, and then to then finally get to the point where I just completely cut it out, you know. And so it's a journey, man. I mean, I will tell you, it takes a lot of, like, falling down and getting back up with any addiction. Any addiction you have, you will fall down and you will get back up, and you will fall down and get back up, until you finally are just like, I've had it, enough is enough. And you just completely cut it out. Like I did with cigarette smoking. I mean, I smoked for over 20 years. And it took me a very long time at the end to cut it out. I tried weaning off of it. It didn't work. I tried like smoking less. It didn't work, because then when I had alcohol, I wanted to smoke more. Then when I had weed, I wanted to do more cigarettes. When I was socially out, I wanted to do more. When you're out at the bars and stuff like that. So it's like, it really is a process. And it really takes a lot to completely cut it out, whatever addiction you may have. Even good things can become an addiction, like the gym became an addiction for me. And I was literally there 3 or more hours a day, and 7 days a week. And it interfered with my personal relationships, with a lot of things, because people got frustrated that were dating me because I was at the gym instead of hanging out with them on the weekend. So anything can become an addiction, but you can get on the other side of that. You can. It just takes a lot of willpower and discipline and mental discipline, and it takes a lot. A lot. I will not pretend to say that it's easy, because it's not. It was very, very hard for me to cut out pizzas and garlic bread. Garlic bread was my thing. You go to a restaurant and they serve fresh garlic crushed on the garlic bread, and there's all this grease and butter on it. I mean, it's addicting, man. You go to like a festival and they're making fried Oreos, and it's freaking addicting. These vegan ice creams, that they even have now, are worse than when I was eating them over 2 years ago, because they're even better, and they're sweeter, and they're more addicting. I mean, back then, 5-10 years ago, I would buy a box of ice cream sandwiches that were vegan, dairy free, and I'd eat the whole box by the end of the day. And so I'm not gonna lie, man, I've been through the ringer with addictions. And I'm not going to tell you that it's easy to cut it out, but you have to really want it bad, and you have to really realize this is not serving my highest good anymore, and really decide to cut it out. and say, you know what, I'm done. This is not serving me. I've got to cut it out. Pizza was really hard. I didn't eat the cheese, but at the time when I was eating meat, I would get pepperoni and it would have sauce, and I'd tell them, can you make it with no cheese? And then they have these places now that do dairy diet cheese and dairy free cheeses, and I would get pepperonis and vegetables and everything, and it's addicting, man. So those things that are extremely addicting, that you could sit there and get a large pie and eat the whole thing in one sitting, that's telling you that you have an addiction to it and that you need to cut that crap out. It's not serving you. It's only causing you health challenges that you may not see right that in that moment, but you'll see in the future. And it's not serving your future self to be doing that. Everything has to be done in moderation, man. And I've talked about this on the channel many, many times about balance and how important and how important cultivating a spiritual practice every day, every morning, including meditation, breath work, yoga, nature walks. All of it has to be done in balance and moderation, no matter what you're doing, no matter what you're having. Even water has to be in moderation. I see a lot of people, carrying these huge jugs, like around, and they're drinking like gallons and gallons of water. That's really over excessive and overdoing too. You're made to believe that, oh yeah, you got to keep drinking water, but it boils down to, are you overdoing it, or are you just doing it because you can sense that you need to quench your thirst, you need water because you're dehydrated. Like, you can sense when you're hydrated enough, but we tend to overdo everything, even the good things. Like I've done with water, and I've done with, other things, coconut water. Coconut water is really, really good and really hydrating for you. And you could tell, like sometimes I'll sit there and I'll drink a whole thing. And then other times I'll just have a couple sips, but I can tell when I need it, and I'm just drinking it as I need it versus like overdoing it. Same with the water. Drinking it as you need it versus overdoing it. And there was points in my life where I was doing that. When I went to the gym, and then you overdo it, and then I'm like, I leave the gym and I have to go to the bathroom so freaking bad. And I'm like waiting at a red light, and I'm like, oh my God, I don't know if I can hold it anymore. And like, it got to the point where it was like ready to raid, like a raging river coming out of me. You know what I mean? And it would hurt and it'd be uncomfortable. But I didn't think anything of it because everything in my life back then I was overdoing. I was either not doing enough of it or doing too much. And that went with everything in my life. And now I'm like, I'm trying to find that balance more and more of, okay, I need to get to the water. I need to go out in the sun. I need to take a walk. I need to have this or have that, but like try to do it with moderation and balance as much as possible. And, that is so important in every aspect of our life. Are you overdoing spending time with other people, or even family or friends or a romantic partner? Are you balancing out the time that you spend with them versus the time you spend by yourself alone? Are you spending time just to people please, or make them happy, not yourself? And overdoing that, spending 5, 6, 7 hours or a whole day with somebody, when it doesn't feel right in your body, but you're still doing it to please others and to be accepted in those groups and cliques. Everything boils down to balance and moderation. And the fact of the matter is, we have to pay much more attention and be mindful of what we're overdoing and what we're not overdoing, what we're doing too little of and what we're doing too much of, and try to get it to be right in the center. That's not easy, but, with cultivating a spiritual practice every morning consistently can help you with that, getting yourself out in nature, getting sun, as much as you can, if you're in an area that you can do that. But, I urge you to sit down and, slow down and get still and evaluate your life and what you're doing with the foods you're eating, the people you're with, the relationships you're in, the things you're doing on a daily basis, and are you doing them too much or too little or right in the middle? And what parts of your life are you too much like overdoing and underdoing? And then which parts of your life are you right in the middle where it's balanced? That is what I think we need to do right now and start as we reach the halfway point of this year of 2023. It's time we sit down and we evaluate what we're doing on a daily basis, whether the things we're doing are too much or too little or right in the middle, and the more we can get that meter right in the middle, smack dab in the middle in every area of our life, the better off you're going to be. You're going to be thriving in your health, you're going to be thriving in your finances, your romantic partnerships, your friendships, your family. It will all come together perfectly the more you balance the things in your life. And like we got inner child healing, it starts with that. It starts with the inner healing work, like I'm doing every single day. And the more you can cultivate an inner healing process for yourself, the more you're helping humanity and you're helping us all move through this evolution in consciousness, this ascension process. The more you're helping with us getting to that 4D, 5D dimension, realm, whatever you want to call it. I hope you found this video valuable to you. I hope you found some content in it valuable to you, and you're not just doing it to pass time. Cultivate a spiritual practice, man. Start doing breath work. Eventually, very soon, I'm gonna be creating a website, finishing a website, having a name and everything orchestrated, and possibly offering like group breathwork sessions. So stay tuned for that event at some point in the near future. There will be a link in the description, not right now, but it's coming. So stay tuned, along with so many other things that I'm working on. I love you all. Please take care of yourselves. Please slow down and be in stillness for at least 5 minutes. Take some time to sit in stillness and slow down, because things are going to be starting to speed up in the 3D matrix. In the outer world, they're going to start speeding up really fast, and we need to slow down. We're going to be forced to slow down more and more, and some of us are just going to be forced into it, like brought to your knees, because you're not doing it. So I urge you, man, do it. Take care of yourselves, man. Cultivate a spiritual practice. Get in nature. Look at the things you're doing in your life, whether or not you're overdoing or underdoing or right in the middle in that moderation, balance state. I love you all so much. Like I said, I hope you got something valuable out of this video. Until next time, until the next sermon, I hope you enjoyed the Sunday sermon. I love you all so much. From my heart to yours. Take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you for subscribing, liking, sharing, and commenting. We're growing this channel. We're growing this beautiful, safe community for us all to just share our stories and experiences and gain knowledge and experience for our own self that we can use. I love you all. I will see you soon. Take care. From my heart to yours. I will see you in the next one. I love you all. Let's go, Wisdom Warriors of Light. We got this.